My name's Glenn Knight. I work with DSI. Last night I was working the second entrance to Country Crossings. There were two ABI officers parked at the Army-Navy store down there. I saw them down there. They saw me when I pulled up. About 3 o'clock in the morning, they were going back and forth all night, but about 3 o'clock in the morning, they decided to make a run on me. Went down south, hung a U-turn, come back towards my location, pulled into the turning lane where I was at, slowed down like they were going to jump out of the car, and then sped off. I guess they thought it was funny. They did that 2 other times, and then whenever I got ready to leave, them knowing my car, another ABI agent in a black Expedition fell in behind me, and a marked highway patrol car was on his side by side, as I was headed north back to Dothan to go home. I had to go home and pick up my parents and take them to the doctor, and they were following me. I'd slow down, they'd slow down, I'd speed up, not to go over the speed limit, and they just stayed. They had traffic backed up behind them, and nobody could get by, and I couldn't get an ID on them, and I was getting worried. So I figured, if they're going to do anything, they're going to do it in a public place. So I pulled into the BP station down there at 109, and that's when they broke off and continued north, and they probably turned around and come back down here to finish what they were doing, whatever that was. But unnerving, made me feel like I was in a third world country. I grew up in a third world country in Panama Canal Zone, and I know what abuse of power is. I've seen the Guardia Nacional in Panama, just for the fun of it, take an American and shave his head and then let him go. And that's what I was thinking about when I was thinking about Bob Riley's ABI agents harassing me like that. I mean, I never thought something could happen like this in the United States. I served in Vietnam, I served my country, and for them to do what they did to me is unbelievable.
Now, you don't actually work for Country Crossing, you work for DSI Securities, correct?
That's correct. We're out on the front line to make sure nobody comes in here, them without a warrant, or anybody else out here just looking around, and we're here to secure the area.